Hello everyone, Treecks here, and welcome to part 9 of Wario Land 3. In the last episode we actually unlocked something pretty important here in the Cave of Flames. Another stage that actually appeared in the center mountain that actually surrounds all of the quadrants. So far pretty much every single quadrant actually had a stage in there, didn't it? Except for the northern quadrant perhaps. However, in here we actually find ourselves another scepter. And that one gave us the ability to finally see dark water as clear water. Indeed, there's stuff hidden in there. It's not dark for nothing. There's supposed to be stuff in there that we normally cannot see. But now we can. And the big bridge is going to be the first one we're going to take a look at. I'm also pretty sure this was the first bit of dark water that we actually saw in the game, so for that reason it can also be soothing, I guess. Today I actually plan on unlocking another new power-up, but first it is time to take a look at the big bridge. Here, as you can see, this used to be dark water, it is now normal clear water. And indeed, there's a door hidden in there. I'm pretty sure you cannot actually go in here while it's still dark water, even if you know it is there. That's a way the game will actually prevent you from still getting in there, even if you know it's there. Oh, and it looks like the ability to bash through solid blocks is also required here. So in that case, no problem. Be careful for the spider enemy. They can actually electrocute you the moment they hit you. But be extra careful for them. And even then you can still get hit. Could actually try to ignore you, but oh, come on. Sir, you are pretty annoying. It's indeed a good idea to ignore you, come on. Just grab the blue key and get out of here. Next, it is time to actually start looking for the blue chest. And that is obviously going to be through here. Another one of these bubble rooms. We've seen plenty of those already. Going downward while trying to make sure not to get hit by bubbles. Then make our way right the moment we can. And here. Oh yeah, we need to take care of these solid blocks. Remember, we cannot do it with our butts yet, so we actually need to make sure we hit them from the bottom, because Wario's head is strong enough to actually go through them. His head and his arms have been powered up. His butt, not quite yet. We did have one power up for our butt, but only one. And we need the second one before we're able to actually crash through solid blocks with our butts as well. With the blocks out of the way, it's time to go left again and go down even further. Make sure not to get hit by these enemies. And here, find the final set of solid blocks. With everything out of the way, we can actually start climbing. Yeah. Right, remember to crouch jump, it's only one space, and therefore Wario does not fit through here normally. This way he can. And at the top, it is blue chest time, finishing off another stage. Only the second one so far. After the volcano's base, the big bridge is also done. 4 chests obtained. The blue chest here will give us a lantern. Hey, what is this? I thought we already had a way to look into dark water. No, Wario. The lantern is used to actually light up places above the water. In this case, it will actually be used in order to unlock a new stage. However, the lantern on its own we cannot use. We first need to find something else before we can. And that, of course, I also know where to find. In order to get the upgrade, I actually want that stage, because it is going to be found in that stage. There's another stage that actually unlocked with the dark water requirement, and that was the Frigid Sea. The next treasure chest actually unlocked there. The green chest in here will actually give us the means to use our lantern. Remember, this stage actually also had dark water in it. Of course, there's also going to be a door hiding in there. If you're not hit by stupid ice bears. Because I cannot make that jump. Let's go around and try this again. Bye. Waste of time, your fault. And after getting into the second puddle of water, you will actually find, all the way to the left is indeed a hidden door. And here we find the green chest. Now we just need to find the green key, of course. Oh, found it. However, the game is going to be mean. We first need to do a puzzle before we're able to actually reach it. A pretty fun puzzle, actually. Making excellent use of the theming of this level. Remember, it's an ice stage after all. Bash through the wall over here. Find yourself a special ability we don't want to use. This guy's not here for nothing, by the way, so remember this for the musical coins. And just go through the pipe. Fall down. Get hit by a random enemy displaced here. And in this room we're actually on the lookout for a switch. Don't fall into the holes here quite yet. That will actually make you fall down to the room below, where the green chest and the green key were. But for now that's actually not going to work out for us, because we are just going to fall into the water again. Not helping us at all. Before we fall down into the previous room, we first want to hit this switch. And now we actually want to fall down. And find out... the water has been frozen now. And since we're able to walk on the water now, we can actually grab the green key. However, it will also prevent us from going to the green chest, so we need to hit the switch again. For that we need the ability to swim. Yeah, you're scary, I know. Right. Sploosh! And another chest obtained. Let's go light our lantern, shall we? We need that new stage. Our treasure. A flame! How do you light a lantern? How do you think? This flame we will actually not use in order to light our butt, in order to become Flame Wario. And this flame is a bit more practical. We put it in the lantern that we already found. And of course, this is going to be a magic lantern. It will reveal something that was once hidden for us. This mountain over here was not a mountain at all. It was a castle. The Castle of Illusions is E3. And that is indeed the stage I was looking for. The first chest that we can find in there is going to be one I really want. And therefore, we're going to do it immediately. E3, Castle of Illusions. The fourth stage in the eastern quadrant that we've unlocked. This place is going to be overrun by zombies, so keep a note on where all of the torches are here. Those you can actually use in order to cure zombie the moment you get hit. And in the meantime, we want to go in this room. Hit the switch, which we cannot do by bashing apparently. And then move out again. There's nothing for us to do quite yet. And you will find out the switch will actually make these blocks pop up from the wall. And those of course we're going to use in order to climb this place. Something we'll be doing for 3 of the 4 treasure chests here, so get used to this. Oh. Yeah, like I said, plenty of zombies here. Next we want to go in another room, because the next set of red blocks are going to be retracted into the wall. And therefore we need to find another switch. These are enemy blocks. That's the whole reason why this guy is here. So throw him through the wall here. And hit the switch. There's going to be more stuff in all of these rooms, but I'm pretty sure this is something we don't want yet. The red treasure chest is going to be here. And that's indeed something we're not after quite yet. We are after the grey key. It's going to be somewhere around here. Next, another room. Hit the switch. And then we want to leave, because this is another room where a chest is going to be, but not the one we are after. It will also continue upward over here, but that's actually a dead end for now. Also leads to the green key, of course. But that is a dead end. Just remember, there is a pathway up there that we're going to unlock later. Another set of red blocks we need to change. Here we actually go into the room for the, you've guessed it, blue chest. In that sense, this stage is organized pretty well, you might say. And this should be the final set that we actually needed to do. We careful for zombies here. If you get hit here, you're in a pretty bad shape. Oh! Please tell me I'm still able to get that key. Because of course it's over here. No! Dang it. Well, luckily I don't have to redo a whole lot, but yeah, I should be listening to my own advice. Be careful for the zombies, I said. You don't want to get hit over there. And what do I do? Come on, Wario. Move faster. Alright. Oh, whoa, whoa. It's so annoying the moment you bump into these zombies. It's an easy trick to just keep on crawling, but the moment you bump into the zombies, you actually exit your crawl, and you can easily get hit. And here we are. Here's the grey key. And the chest is, of course, going to be in the first of these switch rooms that we saw. The second one at the red chest. The third one the green one. The fourth one the blue. So, obviously, the first one is going to have the grey chest. And that is going to be down here. In case you were wondering what this ladder was for. However, as you can see, the jump is too high to make. And that can easily be solved, because of course, we did see there was a stove in this room, didn't we? And that, of course, we're going to use. But now I hear you ask, how are we going to get this thing down? Because we cannot push beyond here. Also pretty easy. This we can actually crumble. And that way you can actually push it down. Stupid enemy, go away. Crash! Alright, fine enough. Power-up time! Grey chest in the Castle of Illusions. Which one is it going to be? One of my favorites. I have been complaining lately, haven't I? About not being able to use our butts properly. We have the second power-up for our overalls. An even stronger overall. Giving Wario more strength in his lower body as well, at last. Let's go show it off. We get the ability to use earthquakes to stun enemies. We get the ability to crash through blocks in one go. And even smash through the solid ones now. New options available to us in Sea Turtle Rocks. Second one, the West Crater. Second treasure over there. Desert Ruins. Yeah, now we have two treasures there. The Peaceful Village also gets its final chest available to us. Our list is turning long. Too long. It's actually becoming quite confusing now. Where do I want to start? I will go to one of the stages that already was unlocked, I think. The Colossal Hall. Don't need the stronger overalls here. And this one was still after finding the garlic. Actually unlocking our stronger arms, not our stronger butt. Smashing through solid blocks in a horizontal way. Those we should be able to find all the way at the bottom right of the stage. So, let's jump our way down. Bam! One of my favorite moves in this game. Also in Wario Land 2, of course. The ability to earthquake the moment you ground pound. So awesome to do. But anyway, here we are. This is what we were looking for. This enemy is probably going to get me. Not that I care. And smash through here. On our pathway to find the red key. Which is down here. How convenient. We need to use the enemy here in order to crash through the blocks. Not too sure where they are. But I have a hunch it's going to be this middle set. Yeah, looks like it. Key gotten. And next you can actually use the enemy to smash the other blocks here, but I don't really see why, because the bottom blocks are just normal blocks. You can actually smash through normally. Interesting choice of design. Next we want to find the chest. That one is a lot more difficult to find. And that is actually going to take a while, because for that we actually need to do the minigame room. The minigame block that we actually saw. That we actually need to pass through on the right of the stage. So first we need to find a way to get to the minigame room. And that one is actually on the left side of the stage. Let's go follow my directions. We want to become Flat Wario. That you can do in one way in this stage. And this guy over here. But first we need to open up a block. You can see the minigame room down here. That's what we are after. But before we actually go in there, we need to open up the opening. You can see the crumble block over there. So, make a dash jump towards the left wall and hit it. Yeah, I also did not design this game, so don't ask me. Next we want to go towards the ladder that leads to the top again. And now we want to become Flat Wario, because it's pretty obvious we need to float in the hole that we just made. And that way, get ourselves into the minigame room. So, smash! Try to float to the middle platform, because from there it's really easy to get into the hole. Just hold left and do nothing else. As you can see, you automatically go in here. Now, another problem. As you can see, the minigame room is up here, but we actually need to be 2 spaces big. So for that we want to fall down even further. Just hold left, and you will automatically fall in here. And here we can actually find an enemy that will return us to normal. Yeah, the puzzles are becoming complicated now. And this is only the first step. This is only the minigame room and nothing more. Not even the chest itself. 606 coins. Plenty of tries to play some more golf. A par 3 by the looks of it. A very short one. Cannot even go full power in this one. So, hole in one. Almost hole in one, coming up. Oh, really? Such an easy one, and I still needed all of my tries. Luckily, it does not matter. You're allowed to do it in 3, so... And that will open up the block on the right side of the stage. Now, we need to get ourselves there. Climb all the way to the top again. And from here, get flattened yet again. Because the moment we were here for the great chest in the previous episode, you might have noticed the minigame block is in one of the corridors on the right. However, it is indeed 1 space big. Only Flat Wario can actually go in there. Float down to the second room. And from here, first land on the center platform. Things will become a bit complicated. Get off the ledge, don't touch anything. Just make yourself float down normally. Until you see the minigame block come into view. And now start holding right. And that way you will float into this corridor. It is spelled in capitals on my notes. That's how important it is. To make sure I did not do it wrong. And apparently I did not. And here we find the chest finally. One of the most complicated chests to actually find in this game. I hope you can now actually see why in the last episode, the first time I actually went into the stage, I said this is one of the more complicated stages in the entire game. Therefore, one of my least favorite ones. Some of the chests here are pretty complicated business. But here it is. Hopefully the treasure is going to be worth my while. We get an air pump. I did actually point you guys out towards one of the containers that we actually saw in Bank of the Wild River, I think it was. That's the only one that we've seen so far, but there's actually multiple. But this air pump is indeed going to pump them full of air. Making them float upward in multiple stages. One we actually saw in the Bank of the Wild River. So that's obviously going to be one of the stages where something new will unlock. The other one is going to be the Pool of Rain. Did not quite see the one over there, but apparently there's one over there as well. And that is going to be enough for now. I see we are at 19 minutes already. We've got a pretty long list of things to do. There's one stage where we actually can get both of the remaining treasures. We will see what we can do next time. I'm pretty sure we cannot find the short one for this episode, so... Thank you for watching. Next time, part 10 already. Treecks out.